Welcome back. I got my boy Kelin Johnson. I grew up playing basketball. My first time playing AAU basketball. I think he was already on the team with the Comets. They were not for the name off all the people. We had a whole bunch of people already know. Cristobal, Dante, my dude named Cecil, DJ, Corey,
Zach, Vince.
Yeah, we had a lot, but yeah, that was my first time we played up, but that was my first time meeting Kelin, and he was both younger, playing a grade up, and I don't remember, that was like third grade, so we go way back, so that was pretty cool, and then he went to Whitefish Bay, which was also pretty cool also, because that was a rival with Shorewood, so that was kind of funny to me, and then also our dads are pretty cool. I've known his family, we got a pretty close family and all that, so our pops was pretty cool growing up. They were always helping helping everything pretty much that my pops went through. Like, they was always around, period. They was uncles, so hopefully this is gonna be a good interview, and it's gonna be a lot of history, so maybe y'all learn some new stuff about me and learn about basketball wise and us growing up, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Sorry for that long introduction, but you gotta introduce yourself since I already did it,
Yeah,
introduce yourself.
No problem. Like you said, I played at Whitefish Bay for all 4 years. I was 3-year varsity starter. My sophomore year, we won D2. We won the state championship. Nah, it was sophomore. I was freshman.
I thought it was a freshman year. I swear. Sophomore year, okay.
No, but sophomore year, won state.
You remember when we played y'all?
Oh yeah.
Like no, freshman year.
It was freshman year.
Not when I played y'all at King.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
I remember King, but
that wasn't nothing. Yeah.
Nah.
We played you guys. I played you one time my freshman year, high school wise. Like, yeah, I played you.
No, you gotta go way back. I played you in 7th grade first. Yeah, remember 7th grade when we played Shorewood? You had Tyler, you had Traylon, and all them, and then we played that one game at Bay. Yeah. And then
I didn't know you played with the school league.
Yeah,
I
we played the school league.
I didn't remember playing the school league.
Yeah,
I remember that was my first time going to White.
WIBL. That's what it was.
I don't remember playing. I don't remember playing White.
See, I got stories for days. Like, literally. I won because he had to hold my jersey up after the game, and then I took a picture of it. That was the deal. That was the deal.
Did I follow through? I feel like I didn't follow through.
He did. He followed through. He tried to duck his face in the picture, but like, I don't even have that picture anymore. I'm upset about that.
That's funny. You sure enough, that'd be funny. I don't remember that at all.
That was funny.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, 7th grade and then freshman year, I think you guys came to Bay and you played the varsity.
Yeah.
I was on varsity, so
yeah, that was
that year. But that was the only year you played with Shorewood.
Yeah, my freshman year we got blown out.
Yeah.
I had 20 though.
Yeah, he had his 20 though.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, we came out there, I was kids, bro. Y'all had bro, we had no scouting report. Why we had no scouting report? We had a scouting report, but that didn't do nothing good for us, man. Like, y'all had a starting 5 with 6 foot up. I didn't know nothing of it. Why the first 2 plays, I'm seeing, wasn't a dude named like Jamie Schmidt or something?
Yeah, Jamie
He came out dunking, 2-handed.
Yeah.
Bro, and I went to short, I'm like, cool. You didn't tell us none of this stuff, bro. Big Ron, too, like, y'all was partying us, man. They was just like, it was sad, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. King, though, you wouldn't be able to grab that year. It was sad.
I mean, like,
WBCA, no, it was raps after
I mean, like, you know.
And you thought, they was confident, though. They thought they was going to do.
Okay, so the summer league game, we won because I hit the shot at the buzzer. And then y'all wanted us again because y'all didn't like the way we beat y'all that game. And then the second time, it was just raps. Like,
they thought they was going to win. They thought they was really going to win.
But you can see I was the reason why they wanted the rematch. So, like, I just want to point that out. But
no, that sounds good. But how was it right away in sophomore year? How was it winning the state championship? You went your sophomore year, started off it.
Honestly, we started the year off terrible. I think we started like 2-5. So we weren't even ranked preseason. Like, nobody knew about us. And we started the year terrible. So state championship wasn't even in my mind at the time. So I think after that, we won 10 in a row, and then we just started getting our rhythm. And then around the playoff time, it was like another notch we turned up, and we took one game at a time. And then look at it, we're playing in sectionals against Wisconsin-Lutheran. They were like the top team in D2 in the state or something like that.
Who did y'all beat? Y'all didn't beat. Was that when Flay was in high school?
No, that wasn't Flay. That was Terry Nash.
Yeah.
That was Terry Nash. And like,
point guard.
dude, Terry Nash was nice. Like,
you know, went to like
real
Central.
nice. Yeah.
I remember you talking about.
Terry Nash was so nice, and they didn't give us a shot to even win. They said we were gonna get blown out, but we ended up winning by 2 points, and basically the rest was history. Like once we got to state,
would y'all end up beating that state?
We ended up beating Seymour the first game. Seymour was supposed to like win it all, and then I think we won off the tip in from Jamie Schneck. And then we played Merrill. We played Paul Jesperson. He was supposed to be like the top recruited player in the state. Yeah, he ended up going to Virginia. So
Right.
we ended up beating them, I think, by like 18 or something like
numbers
that.
you can tell them about that. You can go
Numbers,
use balling.
you know, I would call it my that was like my breakout, because I don't think I had a good year that whole year. Like I only averaged like 8 points or something like that. And then when I got to state, I just let loose. Like coach just let me play my game. So I put up 13, I think, against Seymour, and then the championship game I had 17.
Yeah.
So, and then I got interviewed right after that game. Like I was nervous as ever. Like I never got interviewed for anything. So that's crazy.
But you get a lot of how'd that go after that?
After that,
You
like,
think that helped your career? Or that's a better question. Do you think that helped your career winning that state championship, or do you think that?
I think so. I think it helped me. I think mentally, you know, because I didn't really think that I had a place on varsity at first, because you know everybody else was older than me and they were better than me at that time. So I was just trying to fit in. I think sophomore year, and then after we won that championship, I just felt more comfortable with my game and playing on the varsity level. I think from junior year on, I just started getting better and better, both physically and mentally. So.
Check it one time for me to make sure it's still recording. How long has it been going?
We got 5 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm watching
I
that.
just want to make sure it don't cut off.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay. Jumping off. Just to end at that. So your high school, is there anything big about? Because I know, what's your highlights? So we can, after we finish talking about high school a little bit, was there any big highlights other than winning that state championship? Any tough people you played against other than me, of course?
I played
the
against
rivalries too about Sherwood and Whitefish Bay. I know that's a pretty big thing. And you guys, even I think when you were there, was Dominican a rivalry?
Yep, Dominican was a rivalry too. Playing against Dwayne Wilson Jr., I think that was a big rivalry. Sophomore year we played them at Bay, and we ended up beating them. And then I think my senior year we ended up playing them again, but that's when they had Diamond Stone, and that was just like unfair at that time. He had a nasty baseline dunk though that game. It wasn't on me because I was on the other side. I knew it was gonna happen, so I stayed away from there. But yeah, it was a rivalry between Dominican and Nicolay, of course. Played against Traylon and Tyler and them. Corey Smith, shout out to Corey Smith. I actually got a highlight on him when I posted it.
I wasn't dunking on nobody.
I dunked it on him. Hey, check it out on YouTube. Just type in my name, Kelin Johnson. It's on there. It is on there. Corey knows too. So on the fast break, I caught it. I got an outlet from my boy Graham Menard, and Corey looked like he was going to try to block it. And I'm like, you're not going to try to block me. I'm going up for a dunk. I don't care if I miss it or make it. So he tries to take a charge, and that shocked me because I knew I had the dunk then. Because when he tried to take the charge, that gave me that extra lift, and like I just jammed it on him, and like the whole field house just went crazy. Like
it was at home too.
It was at home too, so it was crazy. And you know the rivalry between Whitefish Bay and Nicolay is like crazy. So that was just like one of my favorite moments from high school. I missed the free throw though. My coach jinxed me. He was like, you better not miss the free throw, and I ended up missing it. So.
It counted.
It was dope though.
He did play, he played in the scrimmage too. But I don't think he really cared. He wasn't into it like that. He played in the scrimmage in Burlington, Carson Middle School. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
BCA, yeah. That's like the last time I think I played with him in scrimmage with everybody, and that was like the practice time.
Yep.
Remember I came back, I was doing nothing that whole summer. I came back, I I don't know how, but I was balling in that one. But yeah, that was good. But then after that, so who would you say after who won after this? What were your top players growing up? Or if you had a five to go against anybody, if you had some money on the line, you're like, damn, like, all right, yeah, somebody hit you, you got money on the line, 500 on this game, or 5, you grab it.
So like, just people I played with, or just in general?
In general, people you play with, yeah, people you play with that you like, them your dog.
I for sure gotta go with you. You gonna be my point. Man, that's crazy. I'll probably have to go with Brady Ellison. He's probably the best shooter I've seen or played with. So
yeah, Brady.
That's gonna be my shooter.
Brady Young. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh man, Brady was second grade when he was playing with us. Yeah. That's crazy. My big man. That's tough. I kind of like that dog in my big man, and for some reason, I'm gonna have to say Montreal Hobbs, my boy Trail, because he really like didn't back down against nobody, and he wasn't the tallest.
He's one of the only niggas that have a mixtape of all defense. I swear to God. Remember that?
Yeah.
Mixtape of all defense.
Like,
shutting out Julius Randle at the end.
Oh my gosh, when you guard Julius Randle. That was big time. That was definitely big time.
Down, so that's 3.
He's just somebody who won't back down against nobody, so I gotta have that toughness. Man, that's tough. That is tough. I'm gonna go with more length, so I'm gonna go Patrick Baldwin Jr. I'm gonna go with him because
you had it all the way there.
I gotta go with Pat, man.
Who he coached.
I gotta go with Pat. Yeah.
Okay. One more, last one.
Dang. That is tough. That is really tough. Dang. I'm gonna go with more length, so I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm gonna go with Ron Patton. I think he was like KD to me, so he could shoot from anywhere. It didn't matter.
Yeah, they got a shooting team. You pick a big ass shooter.
Oh yeah, I need points. I need points on my team, and then I need that tough interior. So
yeah. Right there, I like that squad. So what got you into coaching? I saw you. Of course, I knew. I knew about it when we first played you guys. Yeah, we played you guys. I was assistant coaching at Tulsa West, of course. Yeah, you were at. I'm sorry. Were you the JV or you were a head assistant over there at Sussex?
No, I was. My first year, I was a varsity assistant. So that was like
that was last year.
That was my very first stint. So
and I think that's cool too. If y'all, we used to be out in Sussex all the time when we was younger.
Oh yeah,
just working out, surrounding, like we just out there since we were little. Same thing as cousin.
We went to Sorority's house too.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
like
we were out there.
everything.
That's cool. That's how you know like the relationships, and I think that's cool. Like still mess with you.
Yeah.
So like, you guys kept that relationship. So I think that's pretty good. That's one thing I think I don't talk about. Like, I think that's really cool. I think that he's still messing with you, looked out for you. Like,
Yeah.
How do you feel? What got you into coaching? Tell me about this first year.
Honestly,
Coaching Patrick Baldwin over here.
Yeah.
That's top 5 in the nation.
That's big time. That's big time. I think what got me into coaching was actually your dad. So Malone-Mitchell, and then Jim Smallins at Bay. You know, RIP to him. I think those two were like. Yeah, I think those two were like very inspirational. I think in my life as far as like coaching, because they didn't really care about just basketball on the floor, but also off the floor they cared for you as a person. And I kind of just wanted to have that impact with the next generation coming up. So I got into coaching that way, and I'm so blessed to have that opportunity with Coach Cerrone and that coaching staff. And it was nice for him to keep me in mind when he was thinking about the job, because I was surprised when he called me. But it's been cool. I'm gonna make it happen.
Patrick Baldwin, when you get that Nike deal gear, I throw you some few Malone-Mitchell basketball.
Oh man, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do.
For sure. But yeah, that's what's up. So speaking about Patrick Baldwin, how was it? You said what got you into coaching, but how was it? How was it coaching? Being around it. What did you learn from it? It's your first year being on the bench, totally, right?
Yeah.
No AAU, no this year.
Behind the
right into
scenes
it.
types of like.
How did you tell me about
different.
that?
It was really different. I mean, growing up as a player, like you never think about what the coaches have to do and go through as far as like prep and film. It's like I watched so much film like as a coach and just prepping for like games. and helping the guys get ready. Because I also practice with them too. So
Worked
I'm
up.
getting worked up. Like,
I said
listen.
worked up. That's a difference.
Worked out.
I said you get worked up.
Well, look, we don't have to discuss that right now. We can talk about that later.
Bro.
No, man, it was really fun. It was a fun first year. Definitely,
Top dust when I was there about
Yeah.
twice, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't sure for that one. I knew what was gonna happen, and it was on my birthday. I was not messing with y'all.
Oh,
No,
man.
no. I heard that was nasty.
Nah.
I came to the first one. Second one,
Yeah.
on my birthday, I wasn't messing with y'all.
Oh, the same thing.
And it's not, I don't even party, so it wasn't because of that. No, I don't even know. But yeah, I knew it.
First one was pretty crazy.
But yeah, so fuck all that. So learning, what did you learn other than it was your first year on the bench? Like you said, you watched a lot of film. You said you didn't know how hard it was and how much work the coaches actually put in. What else? What surprised you? Is there anything that surprised you being your first year?
I think not really, but I think what kind of made me appreciate, coaching and what coaches do is just the determination and the effort, because these guys have regular jobs, on the side, and then they have to come in and do prep work and film and then write scouting reports out on top of it. It's really a lot. It may not seem like much, but it is really a lot,
That's only on the high school level.
Yeah, and that's only on the high school level. Think about college, the pros and stuff like that.
They don't gotta do that at the high school.
They ain't gotta,
prepared, so they're putting in work.
So, and some of the work is voluntary. Sometimes coaches don't get paid for it.
No, yeah.
Well, I get paid, but that's a different story.
Nothing.
But
Nothing. I like
But-
things like that.
But yeah, it just shows how much you love the game.
Yeah.
So I just really love this year. It was unfortunate it got cut short, but it was really nice being around those guys and being around basketball. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. How was your season going for you before we move on? Think y'all gonna make some noise?
Honestly, I ain't even gonna short you. I think
State championship, huh?
state championship, man. We was gonna win it. Honestly, a lot of people say Brook Central, but they didn't want to see us.
How did y'all go? How did that go? How did that match go during the season?
During the season, they won the first two. I'm not gonna, but it was tight games, It was tight games, so it was single digits, maybe 8 and 6 or something like that. But that third time, I already knew, because the way we were playing and how we were connecting as a team and executing, nobody in the state wanted to see us, and we were just at a point where we were just rolling and just winning, and it was gonna be tough playing us.
Did you coach any lower level teams, or was it just the varsity?
No, it was strictly just varsity. I was surprised because I think he was gonna I think Coach Neroni wanted me to do freshman, but that was a year before, and I declined the offer a year before, and then the following year I was like,
What made you decide to get into it?
I don't know. It just felt like a great opportunity, and at the time I didn't really have, that much other than work. So it was just why don't I just take a chance and see how it is? And I love that I took the chance, because it was a great year, honestly. So
You feel like that brought you anything more? Cause you being away from the game? Because you didn't know 4 year college, basketball after that. Did that bring back anything?
yeah, I think so. I think it brought back more focus for me, and just, it just brought back that love of the game. So I wasn't really doing anything as far as basketball, after college and stuff like that. I watch games every now and then, go to high school games maybe a couple times, but I wasn't doing anything as far as contributing. So once I got into it, I was just be all for it 100%. I'm gonna give my whole effort, hard work towards it, and the rest is history, basically.
That's what's up. Going forward in coaching, is there anything you're looking forward? What's the goal? What's the long goal? Being a coach? Where do you see yourself in next year? What's the goal?
Hopefully, I would like to get into head coaching somewhere. I always had like a little short-term goal to like be the head coach at Whitefish Bay. Even though they have a head coach right now, I'm not trying to take his job or anything, but that would have been a dream goal for me to be able to coach my own high school. So anything in head coaching, I'm definitely going to stay in the loop. I'm going to be at Sussex until further notice. So we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. What about so going after high school? We talked about coaching and all that, but after high school, I think this would be something interesting. I would like to hear your perspective on it. You went to school in Minnesota. What was the name of the school?
Yeah, Rochester Community and Technical.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because also my thing also is life is just like seeing and learning from mistakes and learning. You don't gotta be a mistake because everything's a lesson, So could you tell me like things you maybe think that you could have did better, or shit that you learned from the moves you did make, or you just talk about what happened after? Because you didn't hoop 4 years, and you could have. You didn't hoop 2 years, you could have. You didn't hoop a year, you could have. And I'm not saying that down because I could have did the same thing. So, so y'all don't think that.
But honestly, and this ain't on Rochester or anything, I probably should have never picked Rochester in the first place. But I did it for basically just getting out of Wisconsin and trying something new in a new place, and a small town where I can like focus more on basketball and just schooling and stuff like that. And once I got out to Rochester, Coach LaPlante, I think it's still out there or not, but Coach LaPlante, he put me on a weight training program, and I never did that type of stuff in high school, like lifting weights like every other day and then going to practice and then
Yeah, you had your 2K phase then.
exactly right, like I was literally like 2K, like
came back looking
practice,
like a totally different person one summer. He was on the 2K hard, man. You remember that?
Dude.
2K hard.
Hey, nobody could mess with me in 2K.
Like, everybody knew we was not messing.
No.
Everybody knew he was in the game.
Look,
you and Hobbs. Nope.
It wasn't.
You and Hobbs was messing with him, but we knew Kelin was. Kelin was
no
practicing.
messing. I was practicing, man, like I could have been professional. Oh my gosh.
Taking this motherfucker.
He embarrassed me from the players who like he did not care. But I think the weight training thing was different for me, and then getting up before class and working out, and then going to class, and then you got lifting, then you got practice, and then after that, you go home, and you get home like at 8 or 9 o'clock. You gotta get food, you gotta eat, and then you gotta do homework, and then you fall asleep, and then you gotta do it again. Like that's the process, and I don't know. It probably was the school, like me selecting that school, but it just wasn't a personal fit for me. I think that I didn't really have a chance to really expand as a player, even though I was still practicing and getting in shape and stuff like that. I think I didn't really have a good opportunity to really branch out and to expand my game in that program. So it's nothing against the program at all, but it just wasn't the right fit.
I understand that. And then you moved on to now he's coaching now, so now you found something back at found passion that you like to do. So.
I mean, I'm not saying that people can't get this work. They can still get this. I mean, I got the shoes and the car and everything. Like, don't get it twisted. I still play, but not competitively anymore. We can play. I still take pickup and stuff like that. So
that's what's up. Yeah, that's cool. I remember AAU. That was crack. I remember you brought that just up a minute ago. We actually did win that tournament too. Yeah. That's why we
lost the first game too. Remember?
We lost a lot. We didn't have a good tournament.
We lost the first game in the tournament. Your dad was pissed off like hard, and we was playing up too. We was playing up in that tournament. So once we lost the first game, we did not lose another game.
I remember. The only thing that was crazy that I remember, like you remember more about the stuff that you just said, what you said.
Oh yeah, because I was never involved in it.
Oh, you lying?
I was never involved.
You lying? But yeah, we came back though. I remember we came back like 30. Remember? Like we came back.
I remember that.
But yeah, no, you lying. We ain't gonna talk about that. We almost got kicked out the hotel.
Oh, see, look.
And they tried to blame it. I feel like them. They tried to blame it all on me.
It was you and it was who else was it?
It was this man. It was Trell. It was Chris. It was the whole team. And then we had the whole lower level. Basically, I ain't gonna tell you what we did.
I stayed in my room.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what happened because I didn't know what we did. But he did.
Oh, no,
us as a team. In Milwaukee basketball, MBB, whatever that was. Nigga, we
probably banned from that hotel too,
bro. We had the whole thing like, what was it, leaking? Like, bro, the sink. I don't know. It was bad.
No.
Shit was bad. All bad. The dog, he throwing water. We was having water fights, fam.
No, it wasn't no water. I can tell you that. It wasn't no dang water.
No, we did.
Bugs was throwing stuff off the balcony and stuff, and making towels, turbans and stuff, walking around the hotel room.
That was not me. Was there anything that you else want to talk about? You got any questions you want to ask or anything you want to bring up that you never had a chance to ask or anything that you want to talk about?
I got a couple questions. I think as far as, because I know you're doing the training thing now, like how'd you get into that? Like what made you want to start to, train, the younger kids and the kids, wanted to be big in basketball?
People was asking me, I've always did it, just period.
Yeah.
Regardless, since I can remember going back even out of college 2-3 years ago. So I've always done it, training kids, but then just figured like why not just go full board with it or something like so. I'm not fully done myself, I don't think, with basketball. I'm still gonna give myself a chance to go to school and finish off and stuff like that. But also just like, hey, I don't see anybody else who I just think I give something unique. Like we're gonna work on your mental. I wanna work on your mental also. So building a strong mental. Basketball wise, I wanna build every skill. I wanna see you be how good they can get personally, individually, and I like being in the gym. So that's really what I guess really drew me to it. Short it all down, I just like being in the gym. So me being in the gym, I'm gonna work hard. That's cool. So being in the gym, hearing that ball bounce and all that, like I'm cool with doing that at the moment in time, like that is good for me, and that's what I needed. I feel like nobody else. I feel like it's something that's missing. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm offering a lot, so that's the reason why.
I think you definitely have a lot of experience in that subject for sure. Because you definitely was one of the top players back then playing, in our class. I think you were recognized as, top guard, if not, top 3 or whatever. I said you were the top guard. So I said, skip all that.
Appreciate that.
But I think it's really cool that, you're able to kind of like give back somewhat, give back a part of the game that, so many kids growing up didn't really have. So I think that's really important, especially for, players like us, still around, Wisconsin and Milwaukee, just having that opportunity to do that.
That's what I wanted to give, like, just also, a lot of insight. So it's like, seeing kids and you see they you don't got all the game I have, but now we can let me give you some of that game and some more. Just giving the extra effort, like, damn, you see dog right there, he really can be cold.
Yeah.
Or you see him right there, if you just put a little extra work or whatever, you see the people work hard, like, or just give an extra effort, like, damn, they just miss a little bit of this or a little bit of focus, or somebody just giving a fuck about their game, like, the little stuff to me be going a long way. So that's the cool thing about training. Something why I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'm here. Yeah.
But so that's cool.
I appreciate that what you said.
Yeah, no problem. So I got another question, and we know how big time your dad was, back in his Washington days. Of course, we see the videos on Midwest Ballers and stuff like that, and you got some videos on Midwest Ballers too, because you was balling back in the days too. So, the question I'm gonna ask is, in your prime, now you gotta think about. I think you didn't think about it. In your prime, 1-on-1, you really think you beating your pops? He can't shoot. I don't think he needed to shoot.
On me? What's gonna happen? I get the ball. He ain't gonna get the ball back. He still gotta come home.
I mean, like,
he still gotta come
it's
home.
vice versa though. You gotta hold him. You wasn't that big on defense.
You wasn't there, man. You ain't there. I wasn't big. When they wanted to crack, man, it was cracking. That wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. But it don't matter, because that ain't never gonna happen. But
your pops had ups.
He won't admit it, but he knew it was sad. That's the one thing that I didn't get
I don't know. He might catch a body on you. I don't know.
No, he ain't no. He ain't no. But that's one thing I didn't get past. I ain't got to know about that.
You
Light tip
try hard in practice too. Like trying to get up.
You talking about freshman year?
You like
I wasn't around. You talking about freshman year? That was over. Senior year is when I was
it was big slapping the backboard, but once people started to dunk,
you smacked them. Still finishing. Man, even have floaters. I know my lane. I don't follow my lane. Baby tip dunk. We don't need none of that. I tried D on some food.
did you?
Senior year. I tried plenty of. I could get some light shit like that, but I tried D like in the game. Like I just lost the ball, but they called a foul. But you can see I was I tried that shit. He ain't blocking, but yeah.
I don't know why you would try that.
Oh yeah, I got fouled. I had the 30 that game too.
I only played D once. And that was a scrimmage. And the crazy thing about it is, I had a little story about him. You probably won't remember. So we had the free throw line, and you know, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this rebound, pass it out, do whatever. And this man looked at me. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get the rebound. I'm gonna throw it down to my dude down there, and he about to make the layup. I said, man, you bullshit. Like that ain't gonna happen. Man, literally, he was like, yeah, your dude's gonna miss the free throw, and I'm gonna get the board, and I'm gonna throw it down. Like literally, my guy missed the free throw. He got the ball, and like literally Patrick Mahomes that bitch, and just threw it down there on time. And my man had a lit, and I'm like, how did he call that? Like, but yeah, D was a beast, man. Like I think he was the best in our class.
OKC Thunder.
He's definitely best in our class. So.
I appreciate you definitely for coming by. I think that was a pretty good talk. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of it. Hopefully if we got a season this year, I'll be coming to check you guys out.
Oh, for sure. Tulsa West doing some big things too, so I'm gonna have to check y'all out too.
We ain't Tulsa West.
Oh damn, my bad. My bad.
Nah, bro.
He done switched up. He done switched up. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. But yeah, he definitely awesome doing his thing with his brand and stuff like that. So just keep it up, man. I'm definitely following it.
Yeah, I will. Appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe. Thanks again for coming through. Maybe you'll see him back. Any before you leave, anybody think you can get on the show for me? Any guests you think you would like to see on?
Yes. Oh shoot. I don't know.
Reach out for it. That's gonna be my little thing right now. So anybody, I'm gonna need you to reach out. Hit me back. See somebody connect with or something like that. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Be good. So yeah, I appreciate that. Once again, hope you guys like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and keep watching.